So what is the trick to look like this at impact? And why do most amateurs not look like that? Amateurs look more like this. Pros look more like this. And how do you get there? I'm going to share with you today the reason most amateurs can't get there. Okay. So let's talk about it. This club face, we're reacting to it throughout the swing. Okay. So one of the things I hear a lot from golfers is this. I'll stick around to the very end because I'm going to have a drill that is going to go ahead and fix this club face issue that most amateurs have, and most likely you have. Most amateurs say, hey, I got this practice swing that's great. I don't know what doesn't translate. So here's the thing. If I take a practice swing, and let's say I come down like this, face is just wide open, and I go here. Okay, my tempo and rhythm was great. Okay, right? The problem is this. I will never swing like that in a golf swing because if this thing's wide open like that, what will happen? My body is going to stall to try to catch this up right here, and I'll throw it down here, okay? So let's talk about the two different options we have with this club face and what will happen, okay? So let's say I come down like this, and I'm going to use P6 as our place that we're going to start to judge by. P6 is parallel to the ground on the way down, okay? So if this club face is something like this, open, wide open like this, what am I going to do? My body is going to stall and stop moving, and you're going to see this club go like this. And this is what you end up where most amateurs look like they're still at address still, like this. So it's helping them out with this club face wide open. The body stalls, and this can go like this, and it catches up. And you can hit some okay like that. The problem is this, is when I have any swing that's going like this, I'm going to have massive low point issues. Sometimes I'll pick it nicely. Sometimes I'll hit behind here. Sometimes it'll be on the way up, and I'll top it. Or maybe I'll get a little forward, and I'll catch it thin. I will not be consistent at all with that. Every once in a while, you'll time it out. Maybe you'll get on a run and you'll play great 2 times in a row, but then it'll go bad. And that's why, because you're one of those that has to do this. And that is most amateurs have this club face wide open on the way down. Now, let's talk about the other option. So let's say I come down and the club's more like this, kind of matching my back angle, okay? Now, if I do that same move where the body stalls and this happens like this ball is going left, left, right? Terrible. So there's an antidote for both these, right? The antidote for this is the body goes, okay, this club coming down is more closed than I'm used to. So what do I do so this doesn't go left? The body's going to go like this. It's going to start clearing out of the way, and my hands are going to get more ahead like that to stop it from going left. The body is going to react, okay? Just as the body is going to react with this club face open by stopping like this. That is the antidote for the open face, as the body stops, and I end up here, okay? So club face issue is what most of you guys have that you're dealing with, and that's why you'll never get these body positions that you want. You can rehearse it all day long in a mirror like this and go, okay, I'm going to get here. But unless this club face is in a good position, you won't do it. The body will not allow you to do it. So let's talk about how we get this club face more closed on the way down, okay? So let's talk about this. So everybody's got a different grip. So some things are going to be different here depending on your grip. There are these matchups we got to deal with. But let's just talk in general. So when I get to the top of the swing here, if I have a pretty big cup in my wrist, I mean the face is open. And look at the toe, it's going to point down to the ground. Most of you need to feel like this club's getting a little bit more pointed up. I would just say try to get your lead wrist more flat by the top of the swing, okay? That doesn't mean that you won't come down and maybe do this move and open it and get cupped again, but we're going to try to be more flat with this wrist here to help us get in this position here where this toe is a little bit more down, okay? Now, I call this the motorcycle move. Others call it motorcycle move too. It's the twisting of this space close. So we're taking the shaft, and if you see where this pure is right here, I'm going to twist it this way. So some people feel it in their lead hand twisting. Some feel it in their trail hand twisting this club face closed. We have to start moving this club face from the very top to close it, okay? So we can feel this. And you're going to feel it right away happening, all right? And I want you to overdo it possibly down to here if you're one of those with it way open, okay? Now, what's going to happen at first, most likely, if you're one of those that comes down and stalls and does this, you'll make that same exact move while closing your club face, and you'll see this thing go left, left. Keep at it, okay? Let your body start to adjust and tell yourself, okay, I'm not going to let this go left anymore. And by not going left, your only option, while still closing it, is to clear more out of the way, get more forward onto this lead leg. That's going to help push this leg out of the way and get our hands more forward, get our impact what we feel like is more up in front. Then we have solved low point issues. We're going to start compressing it much different. You're not going to be launching it so high. You're going to have a more piercing type shot. Okay. So I want you to focus on this. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to take this club up. We're going to get to the top. And like I said, we don't want this toe pointing down, more of a flat wrist. And I want you from here to start working on coming down really slow to P6. And see if you can get this position right here where this face is more toe down, a little bit behind the hands before you draw. Okay. And I just want to keep going through the impact, working on that really slow. Okay. So here, notice I move my body to bring it down. I just don't pull it down. I move my body and let that happen. So when I get to more here. I'm ready for impact, which is going to be here. Okay. Work on that slowly until you get it down and you get what it feels like to twist it, and then start hitting some little shots. Okay. To feel it. And your whole goal is going to be, how do I get this? If you're one of those that stalls right here, to not go left by feeling like the hands are more, I'm going to rehearse it, getting more ahead like that. You notice when I come through there, there was more of this. You're not going to see more of that. Okay. You won't need to do that anymore. That's going to send you left. You're going to feel like you're clearing more out of the way, and we're going to have more of a look like this here. Okay. Try that out. Let me know how it goes. Leave a message in the notes below. If you need some help on this motorcycle drill, check out my other videos where I focus specifically on this. Remember, your club face is king. Club face is king. Remember that, and you will improve your game a ton. Thanks for watching. My name is Erik Schjolberg with EJS Golf and the Science of Better Golf.